Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing a quick video on how to clean up your headlights that are just kind of yellowed, or, well, this one's not so much yellowed, but it's definitely not looking the greatest anymore. At least not compared to this nice clear one over here. So, what we're going to do is just, today I'm not going to get too in-depth on it. I'm just going to show you how easy it is just to get it looking good, and you don't even have to sand it. I just got some ultra cut compound, ultra finishing polish, and some sealer to put on top when it's done. But yeah, it's not the worst I've seen, so hopefully this might actually be enough. I've had some really good results without sanding, and today I'll see what kind of results I'll get out of this one. What I'll be using to do that is this Porter cable here. What's the model? 7424 XP. It's just I guess a random orbital. I'm not sure the technical term, but it's not. It's pretty user friendly. You can't really mess it up too much. Just don't put too much pressure. And then I'll be using some hex pads here from Chemical Guys. I've had good luck with those as well on this. So, all right, let's get down to it. All right, I'm mostly gonna be using probably these white pads here. Use this older one because I'm just doing a headlight, not some paint. It probably won't require me to be too careful. So, get that on there. It's clean, sorta, hopefully. Yeah, clean enough. So I'm going to get the ultra cut here and just kind of get it got a little chunk on there. Get it worked in, just moistened up. And I actually got to plug this in quick too. Don't get anything on there before you start the process. You don't want it looking worse than it did before. Well, I guess it may look better, but it won't look as good as it should if it's got debris stuck in there. Oh man, I should have done this beforehand, shouldn't I have? But anyways, I did a really bad job of wrapping this up. Okay, plug her in, set it down, and go to town. What do we got set too high? Let's set it on 5. I'm gonna wipe this down just to see kind of where I'm at. Definitely looks like it's still got some more polishing to go, but it's good to check it every once in a while. I think I actually got quite a bit more to go. This is probably gonna be one that, to get it done just right, it's gonna need some actual wet sanding. But well, we just want it looking good for the winter here, and we'll worry about doing it perfectly later on. And just so you know, I did clean it beforehand, so I didn't just put it on a dirty headlight. Also, when I stopped, I held this till it was done moving. Otherwise, you're gonna get your compound just everywhere, and that's not fun to clean up, especially after it dries. So I'm gonna get this wiped off and see where we're at. Alright, it's definitely looking better, but it's also definitely needs more work. I should get a new rig too. This one's too too wet to dry it off good. I'll use this for now. But when I get over here, I'm lifting it up off so I'm not hitting the grill. I don't want to polish that really. That's doesn't need it. But yeah, looking better. Still a little ways to go though. Oh yeah, it's looking a lot better. I actually think I forgot to take before pictures, so that's unfortunate. But I guess I'll have to take a screen grab from the video. Hopefully that doesn't look like garbage. So anyways, let's get a little more going here. Doesn't take much of this. Actually might use too much of it at times. Spread it around. Alright, looks like we're making some progress. Now what it looks like I'm doing here is I'm actually removing a coating. Looks like there's a coat, well, there's a coating, UV protection from the factory, and actually to get it smoothed out you actually kind of got to remove that. So that's why you got to put another sealer on it. There's probably better options than the polymer sealant, a little more permanent options, but that's what I'm going to use for now because I'll be getting a little more in depth with it another time. This is just kind of like a quick fix type of thing here. So, and it looks like it's working pretty good. Normally you'd want to tape the bumper off and stuff to protect the paint. I'm going to be going over all this and buffing and polishing anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'll throw some sealer on the bumpers too, so any wax or anything that I knocked off, it'll still have some protection. So I'm going to hit this one more time, and then I'm going to make a step up to the finishing polish because it's looking pretty good right now. I think too much that time. As you notice, I've been spraying this on it kind of to make this go a little further. Seems to help. Whether it does or not, I don't know. Alright. Alright, then when I'm doing this, I'm not putting all that much pressure on here because it really doesn't take much. And then if you have like a real orbital, oh that's funky. If you have a real orbital, or whatever they call them, dual action, I don't know. Anyways, if you have a real one that real detailers use, if you put too much pressure, you can burn the paint or whatever you're working on. So yeah, it's looking a lot better right now. Look a lot better if I didn't have my light blocked. Yeah, I'm gonna make a step up to the next one. Yeah, oh wow, that's very nice. So, next step. Alright, we're gonna move on to the black pad for this one. Got a little bit of dust. Oh, gosh darn it. A little bit of dust in there. Alright, we're going to be moving on to the black pad here for the finishing compound. And we're gonna prime it up. And go to town. As you're going along, just kind of watch. You can kind of see your progress. I mean, best way to see how much progress you're making is actually wipe it down. But I'm definitely going to do this one more pass with some fresh compound. So here we go. Alright, let's give this one last wipe down here, hopefully. Oh yeah, it is looking good. Could definitely do a little more, but it is totally transformed from before. If I wanted to do it perfect, I would definitely need to actually sand it down, but it is looking incredibly good compared to what it was. So you can see, I mean, in the camera it looks crystal clear almost. So, and that is plenty good for a quick job. Just goes to show you that you don't need to stick all the time in the world. Oh, well, that just made it look worse. To make it look perfect, you can make it look just really good with a quick polishing. So, I mean, I'll go over it later on and sand her down and get it looking back basically new. But for now, this is way better, and I'm very happy with it. So I'm just gonna throw the sealant on and call it good. I think I usually put this on and let it sit overnight, just because I don't know, I do. But let's get it on. Normally, I think it says like 20 minutes to wipe before wiping off, but yeah, I've read it doesn't hurt to leave it on longer. So I'm just gonna get this on. I mean, this is about as shiny as it's gonna get. The sealant doesn't actually shine it up at all. It doesn't fill in any imperfections or anything. It's just there to protect. And so I'm gonna throw that on. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you out, show you that there's a quick and easy way to do this. And I mean, if you're not looking to get that perfect look but just want a better view at night from your headlight, here you go. If it's not too bad, just give it a good polish and you're good to go. Most of this stuff isn't too expensive. I think I don't remember what I spent on the Porter cable buffer, but it wasn't too much. So, and then you just need some compound and the sealant. So thanks for watching my messy hair video. Yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. Peace.